Guys, it's Kevin again, and in this video, I'm finally going to review Season 4, Episode 22 of the Vampire Diaries, The Walking Dead. Now, I've not been reviewing Friday, I just wasn't feeling well, and yesterday I just didn't have time, so now I know I'm behind, and now I'm going to catch up. So, I'm sorry for my absence from YouTube, but now I'm going to catch up. Also, happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. So, happy Mother's Day to everyone. By the way, there'll be like a swarm of videos today because I missed a lot. And I still have some stuff to watch on my DVR. But let's get to the episode. I thought it was a pretty good episode. I thought it was kind of confusing, but it was quite good. And I first want to talk about Caroline and Elena because they kind of started the episode. With Caroline and Elena, I think Elena is just being really, really stupid, and even though she has her humanity back, she's still, like when she had her humanity gone, she was a badass. That's because she had her humanity gone. Now she has it back. She's a bitch. She's a bitch again. And Caroline kind of tells her how when Elena didn't have her humanity, she said some very rude things to Caroline, which you remember in the last episode. I don't remember what exactly she said, but Caroline said, "What did you mean by these things?" And Elena, of course, said she didn't mean anything by them. And as we go on, we see that Elena's main priority is to kill Catherine. And David and Stefan right away are telling her this isn't going to work, it's a bad idea. And as this is happening, they are confronted by ghosts. Damon is confronted by Alaric, and Stefan is confronted by Lexi. Lexi is back as well as Alaric. So yeah, a lot of characters who we haven't seen came back, and I think that was good because it was interesting how they had more characters come back. Because, I mean, the only major death we've had has been Jeremy, who did not come back in the episode. I was a little surprised by that. He did not come back. But a whole bunch of other characters came back. Cole came back, Alaric came back, Lexi came back. I don't know who else came back. I was also surprised Jenna did not come back. They should have brought Jenna back. They should have brought, what's her name? Isabel back. They should have brought Isabel back. Isabel, I don't remember how you pronounce it. But I thought it was interesting how all these ghosts come back. And as far as Cole, he tries to go to Elena, and he tries to get her not to kill Catherine, and they end up in like a big fight. And honestly, Cole was kind of annoying in this episode. I did not like Cole in this episode. Like, seriously, with him and Elena, yeah, I liked them in the past episode. If you remember, I actually shipped them in A View from To Kill, that episode. But now, I just think they're both really annoying, and I just didn't really like this. I thought they were both just really, really annoying in this episode. In the end, Elena, of course, decides she's not going to kill Catherine, and I think that's all for the best, because if Elena were to kill Catherine, I mean, seriously, here's what's going to happen if Elena kills Catherine. It's not going to work. Catherine is much more powerful than Elena, yet Elena has been drinking all this blood. But does Elena still have it now that she has her humanity back? That's the question. But really, Elena is just really starting to get on my nerves. She's just really, really... What is this? Oh, that's what this is. I hit the Baywatch button, I'm sorry, it's on the iButtons app. I hit the Baywatch button by mistake, I'm sorry. But, silly me. But overall, that was interesting. I knew she wasn't going to kill Catherine. I knew it just wasn't going to work. Now, as far as Damon and Alaric, that was really fun to see, I think. I think it was definitely really cool to see. That was cool. And then, of course, Stefan and Lexi, your heart breaks for them. I mean, of course, they can't be together, and your heart just breaks for them, because They're so cute together, honestly. If Lexi was still alive, I probably want her with Stefan. But now that, Lexi's not alive, I want him with either Rebecca or Caroline. Although I think I know how it's going to go. He's probably going to be with none of them, and then we're going to have this stupid Elena Damon triangle again. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of it, honestly. So now I want to get to what I really want to talk about. The whole thing, this was really weird with Bonnie and Rebecca and Caroline. Okay, so let's just get to this because I'm trying to figure out how to explain all this. Basically, we saw that Rebecca can sort of go into the head of Caroline, and Caroline went into the head of Rebecca. And when Rebecca saw Caroline, like, she was cutting herself, and she was trying to kill herself, and I'm like, is Caroline emo now? And then I realized it was all a vision, and, it just gets to the point where Bonnie, has all this magic and everything, and she's trying to cast this spell. Of course, she's trying to find Silas. She's trying to take Silas down. That's her main goal right now, is to take Silas down, and, she's not successful, because as soon as she tries to take Silas down, she dies. So Bonnie is dead. I gotta say, that's great, because I think a lot of us have been wanting her to die, for a while now. It's really great that they had another major death, because usually they have a major death toward the end of the season. And they did not have, season 2 was Jenna. Season 3, Alaric wasn't toward the end of the season. But who else died? I believe somebody else died. Hold on a minute. Technically, Elena died in the season 3 finale. Now Bonnie's dead. Do I think she's going to stay dead? Yes, I do think she is. Also, with Rebecca, we saw a mysterious person from her past. A mysterious boyfriend. We don't know who he is. If we do, I just don't remember who he is. But honestly, I don't know where this is going to lead to. But next week is the thrilling, episode. The finale episode. I think it's going to be really, really good. It looks like, Silas is going to kill people, like, one by one until he gets the cure. Also, Caroline now wants the cure. And honestly, why would Caroline want this cure? I don't know why Caroline would want the cure, because we've never seen her, like, need the cure. I want Caroline to stay a vampire. This is why I love Caroline, because she's a vampire. Now, I'm just going to show you the promo real quick, just so I don't leave anything out.
It was our deaths that allowed this day to come to pass. The slaughter of innocents by the so-called hero projectors of Mystic Falls. 12 witches, 12 hybrids. Massacres performed in the name of resurrecting the immortal science. They rest, unleashing hell
Of course, that's cool.
selfish gain. Today, that's exactly what we are.
What do you want from us?
To fulfill my destiny. Silas, I want the cure.
I'm willing to kill every person in Mystic Falls until they get it.
Caroline wants it. Where's Silas? It's 1,000 years worth of fantasy. Can see I will just say more. How's he even dead? You're the bane of my existence. Vampire Diaries epic season finale.
It really is going to be an epic season finale. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, this has been a really, really good season. I think it's just been really, really great. And I can't wait to see it. I have this feeling that they said like a major death is going to happen. I have this feeling that that major death is, we already saw it. It's going to be Bonnie. That's the major death. If it's not Bonnie, who else could it be? Maybe Matt. Although, why is Matt even here? Like, why do we even need Matt to stay in the show? Because, I mean, he doesn't do anything. All he's done is been a good boyfriend for Becca. or have a nice relationship with Rebecca. Honestly, I don't care about Matt. I like Matt, but I don't care about him as a character. So, overall, this was a really good episode. I did really enjoy it. I thought it was interesting to see everybody back from the dead, and it's interesting that Cole is going to stay. Hopefully, in that promo, he didn't seem as annoying, so let's hope he's not as annoying. Good episode. It wasn't, like, the best episode of the season, but I did really enjoy it. And so that's it for this review. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!